We do not have colors, but I think we can stand and cite the Pledge of Allegiance anyway. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God save the republic!
Thank you for all coming here. I'll make this as brief as I can. I'm Doug Campbell, and Tammy Cobsa made me MC because she knows I'm going to be right to the point and quick. I'm running for Senate District 30 against Waylon Brown. Waylon has taken it upon himself to violate the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Iowa. That got me up out of my easy chair and up out of retirement, and so I'm going to primary him in Senate District 30, which is... Thank you. It's Sarasota, Worth, Mitchell, and 2 townships in Floyd. And I've not been out as intimately out in the communities as I am now. And Iowa is just awesome. I love Iowa. Met somebody from Michigan that just today I met somebody came in from Michigan. She said, "I'm never going back." She said, "Iowa nice is a real thing." So it's very good to be an Iowan. Our first guest that will talk with us this evening is Kim Junker. She's a landowner, and she's been fighting this issue. She'll tell you the intimacy of fighting large corporations and billionaires. Kim Junker.
Thank you, Doug. Like Doug said, I'm an affected landowner. My husband Ted and I, we farm land in Butler County. And that we were on the Navigator route to start with, and now it's the Summit route, turned into the Summit route. But before I talk about the pipelines, I want to tell you a little bit about my background. About 10 years ago, my husband and I purchased our farm where we live. We had been renting that farm for quite a while, and so we were pretty excited when we got the chance to buy it. We signed the paperwork in December of 2012. In the spring of 2013, we received our dreaded registered letter that we were going to have a high voltage direct current merchant transmission line coming across our farm. It was called the Rock Island Clean Line. It would cut right across our farm. It was going to go from northwest Iowa to the southeast Iowa and then into Chicago. A group of us landowners decided to form the Preservation of Rural Iowa Alliance. And so we went to work on fighting it. We held landowner meetings all along the route, posted signs, wrote letters to legislators, newspapers, anyone we thought would listen to us. We held fundraisers to cover attorney fees. You name it, we did it. By the time we got it stopped, there were less than 13% of landowners that had signed the easements. That was really interesting too, because the chief guy of Rock Island Clean Line told Governor Branstad they'd get upwards into the 90% range of easement signed. So we really fooled him. So I thought that was the end of it. I thought we're done now. We can sit back and relax. Don't have to worry about our farm being taken anymore. Well, lo and behold, about 2 years later, we had a knock on the door. We got a wind farm salesman there, and they thought they were going to put wind turbines all around us and 60,000 acres of wind complex, and that's we weren't going to have that. So a bunch of us landowners got together again and decided we're going to fight that. So All of our neighbors got together and we fought it. Took about 2 years, and we got that stopped. So anyways, here we are today, fighting these pipelines. Back up here a little bit. By the time we got the wind farm stopped, not a single person signed an easement. Not a single person. Yep. So that's what you call working together, you know, community staying together, fighting this kind of stuff. So then, here we are today with these pipelines. And I just want to let you guys know that it's up to us landowners to stop this, okay? We can't depend on legislators. It's up to us. It's in our hands. What we need to do is not sign the easements, okay? It's going to be really difficult for the Iowa Utilities Board to grant this company a permit if they have very few easements signed. It's just like the Rock Island Clean Lines, just like the wind farm, very few easements. These companies are going to go away. So we need to stick together, all of us landowners. Yeah. So talk to your neighbors. Now that Summit has added these new lines, these new routes, we have a whole new group of landowners out there that aren't going to know what's going on. They're going to need you guys to help them, to clue them in. So after Summit has their informational meetings, these land agents are going to be coming out and hitting on these landowners hard, okay? So these landowners, a lot of them probably won't know the process, how it works, and they're not going to know their rights. You know, Summit's been going around touting 75% of easements signed already. But I think that the reason they were the first ones out of the gate, okay? And a lot of landowners were maybe taken off guard, didn't know what was going on. By the time that Navigator came around and Wolf came around, us landowners were a lot smarter. We wised up to them. And we kept a lot of people from signing. A lot of people didn't sign, and then Navigator pulled out. So it tells you right there that we can do it. A lot more information became available by the time Navigator and Wolf came around. So the other thing is landowners became aware of the hazardous nature of pressurized liquefied CO2. Landowners discovered the volume of water that this pipeline Summit would take. We're talking about 1 billion gallons of water a year. And you folks, we're in a drought. You know, can you imagine what our aquifer is going to look like if this happens, if this goes through? Landowners realized how much damage could be done to their pattern tile, and that's going to take years for that to recuperate. Landowners and farmers found out that their insurance companies may not insure them with the carbon pipeline. So I want to leave you with this thought. I compare signing an easement with Summit is like giving a stranger permanent access to a room in your house who can come and go anytime they want. You can never get rid of them, ever. Just think about that for a minute. If you sign an easement, that's what you're getting. So the moral to the story is, do not sign an easement with Summit Carbon Solutions. Thank you.